I'm Melissa Mancini with Canadian HR Reporter TV. I recently sat down with Ruben Benmergui, HR consultant and author of Carswell's HR Audit Toolkit online, to talk about HR audits. What's the biggest challenge for HR professionals?
Well, I think the biggest challenge by HR professionals, and there are a number of very infamous attacks on HR in terms of, you guys can never give us an answer. I can walk into the financial area and say how much is left on that budget line, and they can tell me right away. But I walk into HR and I say, how are we doing in terms, for example, again, of absenteeism? How are we doing in terms of our compensation? How are we doing in terms of our occupational health and safety? And so this is the biggest challenge, is to turn around and say, well, we've done an audit, we compare well. In areas where we're not comparing as well, we have an action plan. And we'll put the action plan to management at the next meeting and ask for the appropriate resources at that point.
How do you conduct an HR audit?
You start off with education, and then you start off probably by speaking to everybody in the organization in terms of where the hot spots are, what is it that you want to measure, and where do you stand in terms of the industry, where do you stand in terms, basically, the whole workforce across Canada.
Why is auditing the impact of HR on an organization so important?
It's important because we want to sit at the table. So we want to be able to say, here's where the function is. The other thing that it does is it gives everybody a sense of how they're doing. It can be a very positive tool in terms of an organization to take pride after you do an audit to say, you know what, despite what people might say or despite beliefs and rumors, our audit shows that we're doing well in that area.